Okay, I'm back. I gathered my supplies and I verified the order for the feeding. Today we're doing a bolus feeding. I checked to see how many milliliters I'll be administering and the type of formula that I need to get. I also ran out of time in the last video, but I wanted to mention the variation for gastronomy and jejunostomy tubes is that you would clean it frequently with soapy water, and you can use a small gauze pad. Okay, so I have my formula. I checked the expiration date to make sure it's not expired. You want to make sure to shake it well. I already aspirated and I assessed the residual volume. I did all my pre-assessments, and again I just verified the order. I would do my normal medication checks, like make sure I have the right patient, which I already just identified her, right formula, right route, right amount, don't tell me anything, patient, right route, right time, I know I have the right time, right amount, and right formula. So, I'm washing my hands right now, and I'm donning my clean procedural gloves. Before I left to get my supplies, I flushed her tube with water, so I don't have to do that again. Now, I'm going to connect my plunger to her tube and pinch the bottom. Open up my formula, and my order is for 100 milliliters of sour. So since my syringe only holds 60, I'm going to do 50 milliliters at a time. So you want to make sure to pinch the end of her tubing so that no air goes through her tube while I'm doing this, and also so I can measure the right amount. So I want to make sure I'm holding this 18 inches above her insertion site. Pour the 50 in. Now I can unpinch the tube and let it run nice and slow, not too fast, so she doesn't get nauseous and vomit. And then right before it's almost empty, you want to make sure to pinch it again to prevent the air. Now I'm going to pour my remaining 50 and let that flow through again. And pinch it. Now I can discard the rest of that formula, and I'm going to flush her tube again with another 50 to 100 milliliters of tap water. Okay. Disconnect that, and I would recap the end of her NG tube. And make sure that she's elevated to 30 degrees right now, and she was during the feeding, but I want to make sure that she remains at least 30 degrees elevation for at least 30 minutes after this feeding. Now do you feel any nausea? Yeah,
I feel great
right now? Okay. So, again, I would make sure to provide frequent oral care and leave the patient with the call bell in reach and her belongings easily in reach. Do you need anything before I go?
No, thank you.
Okay.